spend the day with us in Jamaica to provide aid to animals and humans that lost everything in the hurricane. Our day always starts with loading our car up with plenty of supplies for both animals and humans. We've been going through supplies very quickly, so we had to go to a few different stores to restock on some of the most needed supplies, and thanks to our amazing donors, we were able to do so. And then we made some car PBJs, so we had plenty of fuel for the rest of the day. And then we got super lucky and found a store that had tarps, which we had been searching far and wide for with no luck. And then we continued our journey to Petersfield in Westmoreland, where we've been helping quite a few families that were severely affected. We can never go anywhere without stopping to feed some dogs that we see, and thanks to True Pet Foods right here in Jamaica, we've been able to feed so many. And then we found a very small puppy that was all by himself, so we decided to pick him up and see what happened with him for the rest of the day. It was Susan's birthday today, so we got to bring her family a ton of supplies, including one of the tarps, which she was so grateful for, and her son even adopted our little puppy friend. And then she brought us to one of her neighbors who desperately needed a tarp as well, which we were so grateful to do because a tarp can seriously make a difference during a time of rebuild. We gave her the tarp, and then she told us about one of her birds that appeared to have an injured wing. But when we looked him over, we saw that he actually had puncture wounds in his neck and had likely been attacked. So we set up a private little area for him to rest and heal away from any others or any other potential further attacks while he heals and is more vulnerable. And then we got to have a little baby goat break before visiting more areas of the community that we knew desperately needed supplies. We do our best to get as many supplies as possible to pass out to people in need with the donations that we've been receiving, but unfortunately we do always burn through them very quickly because there is such a high need, so we actually had to go back to a grocery store nearby to purchase some more for people that really needed things like soap, toothpaste, toothbrushes, just basic hygiene items. And so many people have lost everything and need to rebuild their entire lives. It's really helpful for them to have the basic care items and not have to worry about those at this time. Our friends Joy and Sean also joined us for this journey, and they helped bag the items to give out while we were driving back. And then we passed the rest of the items out, and then we delivered bed sheets to a community member who had lost his entire bed to the storm. He was sleeping on a bare mattress for 3 weeks. We delivered one more tarp to a family that really needed one as well. Then while on our way home, we heard a dogfight break out, so we stopped to see what was going on. Thankfully, we stopped because we discovered that there was a dog with a severe issue that I won't show. It's quite graphic, but it looks like he has TVT, so we're going to get him some help. And then we continued our journey home in the dark, which driving in Jamaica right now is no joke with all the potholes and the falling roads from the storm. And then it was time to start my actual job that actually pays me before I could go to bed.